Hello everyone, my name is Ryan or MandRproductions and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars review. If you do enjoy, please leave a like down below. This is the set number 7111 Droid Fighter from 1999. This is one of the original LEGO Star Wars sets and it's really awesome. It included 62 pieces for $6 US, so it was pretty darn cheap. If you want to get one today, you can get it new for about $14 or used for about $4 and up. So it's a pretty nice little set, no minifigures included, nothing like that, but for $6 it's a pretty nice Droid Fighter. It's got the brown coloring from Star Wars Episode 1, and it does have a couple of features that you can use on it, so we're going to go ahead and put those to use. There's a couple of different orientations basically that you can put the Droid Fighter in, and that's about it. There's no flick fire missiles, no stud shooters, nothing like that. This is 1999, a very primitive time for Star Wars here. The only printed pieces on the set are these 1x4 tiles here. You're going to find these on both sides detailing the wing area and the headpiece there with basically his eye slits that allow the Droid Fighter to see or sense whatever is in front of him. Speaking of that, you guys can pull this headpiece down, and there's a Technic pin at the back, which is also a printed piece up there for a little bit of extra detail. And you can place it in here so it can have a different orientation during flight. You can also pull up these wings very easily. You just push them basically from the bottom, and they'll put into flight mode. And now he's in flight mode, going around shooting all the Naboo starfighters down out of the sky. So pretty darn neat looking ship when it's in this orientation. This is probably my favorite orientation. You can also take the wings off and put them into more of a flight mode instead of an attack mode. And we'll just do that here. It's pretty simple to do. You just pull them off and put them down one. It's not like the newer Droid Fighters where they are kind of easily retractable with Technic pieces and droid arms, but like that, it looks pretty darn neat like that as well, although not quite as cool as when it's in straight up attack mode. You can also have the head oriented like this while it's like that if you wanted to too, but honestly that kind of looks retarded. just to be honest, that one doesn't look too good. So you're going to want it like this. You can really swish it around like this. You can hold it right there. It's going to be fine. This thing isn't breaking apart. It's not fragile at all. The only part that's going to be coming apart is these wings when you're moving them up and down. So a pretty neat set. If you want to put it into standing mode like that, you can, just like so. Although it's not really going to stand because the head is a little bit heavy in the back. So if you want to take the head, move it there, you're going to have a much better time. So it does stand like that, although that's not the best way to stand it. It's a lot sturdier if you widen the wing areas. So just like that, you're going to have a much better time trying to get this thing to stand if you have legs like that as opposed to closed like that. That's just how I feel about it. That's how I display it. I think that looks the best. It's the easiest to do. I would definitely recommend this set to any fan of LEGO Star Wars. It's just one of those really cool original LEGO Star Wars sets that is really cheap now, and I really like that about it. I think that's kind of the coolness factor of it that really helps make it so cool, is that it's cheap. It's from 1999, which means it's almost 20 years old, which is pretty crazy, and it just looks really cool. It's just a really simple and unique design compared to the newer designs of the Droid Fighter, which are a lot more complicated and kind of get a little bit ugly at times, but we're not going to delve into that on this one. But we're not going to delve into that on this video. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, join the MandRproductions channel, family, whatever you want to call it. And if you have anything to say about this original 1999 Droid Fighter, comment down below in the comments section. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Check out all these two videos on the screen if you haven't seen them yet. Peace out.